Have you ever wondered why Australia is so distinctive, so diverse, and yet so distant? This land down under, the world's smallest continent and the largest island, is a world unto itself. Suspended between the Indian and Pacific Oceans, it's a place where the unexpected becomes the norm, and the norm becomes the unexpected. Australia is an enigma, a land of contrasts offering a unique blend of the ancient and the new. It's home to some of the oldest human civilizations, and yet it's a young nation brimming with energy, innovation, and a spirit of adventure. Here the past and the future are intertwined in a dance that is as captivating as it is confusing. The landscapes are as varied as they are vast. From the parched deserts of the Outback to the lush rainforests of Queensland, from the snow-capped mountains of Tasmania to the stunning beaches of the Gold Coast, Australia is a canvas painted with the broad strokes of nature's brush. Every corner you turn, every path you tread reveals a new vista, a new spectacle, a new wonder. And then there's the wildlife. Australia is a living museum, a Noah's Ark of unique creatures found nowhere else on Earth. Kangaroos and koalas, wombats and wallabies, emus and echidnas. These are just the tip of the iceberg. The land teems with life in all its myriad forms, each species a testament to the power of evolution and the resilience of life. But Australia is more than just its geography and its fauna. It's a melting pot of cultures, a vibrant tapestry of traditions and customs, languages and cuisines. It's a place where the indigenous heritage of the Aboriginal people coexists with the influences of the many immigrants who have made Australia their home. This is Australia, a land that defies definition, a land that invites exploration, a land that promises adventure. Over the next few minutes, we'll be diving into the heart of this fascinating continent, uncovering the secrets that lie beneath its sun-kissed surface. So, are you ready to dive into our countdown of the 10 most shocking facts about Australia? Starting off our countdown at number 10, we have Australia's colossal size. Hold on to your hats, folks, because Australia is the 6th largest country in the world, covering a land area of around 7.7 million square kilometers. Yes, you heard it right, 7.7 million. To give you some perspective, it's nearly as large as the United States and more than 50 times the size of the United Kingdom. Imagine driving from the east to the west coast of Australia. It would take you over 50 hours non-stop. That's more than 2 whole days. And if you're planning to explore the entire coastline, you're looking at a journey of over 35,000 kilometers. That's almost the same distance as a round-the-world trip. It's not just a country, it's a continent with vast deserts, sprawling cities, and diverse ecosystems. Australia's size is truly astounding, but there's so much more to discover. Coming in at number 9, we have Australia's surprising seasons. You see, Australia sits in the southern hemisphere, which means its seasons are in stark contrast to those in the northern hemisphere. When we're pulling out our winter coats, Australians are breaking out the beachwear. Their summer starts in December and runs through February. That's right, they're basking in the heat while we're building snowmen. So, while we're freezing in December, Australians are soaking up the sun. At number 8, we have Australia's incredibly diverse wildlife. This continent is a paradise for animal lovers, boasting a unique array of species that you won't find anywhere else on Earth. Let's start with the kangaroo. This jumping marsupial has become a global symbol of Australia. And then there are the cuddly koalas, who spend their days lounging in eucalyptus trees. But it's not all about the cute and cuddly. Australia is home to some of the world's most venomous creatures. From the redback spider to the eastern brown snake, these deadly animals are a testament to Australia's wild side. Australia's biodiversity doesn't stop at mammals and reptiles. The country's bird life is equally impressive, with more than 800 species flying across its skies. From the vibrantly colored rainbow lorikeet to the distinctive laughing kookaburra, these birds add a dash of color and melody to Australia's landscapes. Australia's wildlife is as diverse as it is deadly. Number 7 on our list takes us back thousands of years to the rich Aboriginal culture. The Aboriginal people are the oldest living culture on Earth, with a history stretching back over 60,000 years. Their deep connection with the land, or country as they call it, has shaped their customs, laws, and spiritual beliefs. Their stories, passed down through generations, are not just tales, but a way of teaching survival skills and moral lessons. These Dreamtime stories depict the creation of the world and its creatures, and are often represented in their vibrant art forms. Aboriginal culture also gave us the didgeridoo, a unique wind instrument producing mesmerizing sounds, and boomerangs, designed for hunting. This ancient culture has significantly contributed to Australia's identity, influencing its art, music, and environmental conservation efforts. Despite historical adversities, the Aboriginal people have preserved their culture, passing it on to future generations. The Aboriginal culture is deeply woven into the fabric of Australia. Halfway through our list, at number 6, we have the Great Barrier Reef. This is not just any reef. It is the largest coral reef system in the world, so massive that it can be seen from outer space. Stretching over 2,000 kilometers, it's home to a vast array of marine life, providing a thriving habitat for thousands of species. The Great Barrier Reef is a significant contributor to the planet's biodiversity. It's a bustling underwater city teeming with life, from the vibrantly colored corals to the diverse species of fish, turtles, and dolphins that call it home. But this living wonder is under threat. Climate change, pollution, and human activities are causing coral bleaching, threatening the reef's very existence. Urgent actions are needed to preserve this unique ecosystem for future generations. The Great Barrier Reef is a living wonder, a sight to behold. It stands as a stark reminder of nature's beauty and our responsibility to protect it. Moving on to number 5, we have the vast, remote, and arid Outback. This colossal region spans over 2/3 of Australia, a landmass so expansive it could swallow most European countries whole. Characterized by its red soil, unique rock formations, and sparse vegetation, the Outback is the heart of Australia. It's not just a barren wasteland. It's a testament to survival, home to hardy wildlife and resilient communities. The Outback is a remarkable, yet harsh, part of Australia. At number 4, we have Australia's reputation for deadly creatures. Australia is known to host a variety of dangerous species, some of which are found nowhere else in the world. From the venomous inland taipan, the world's most toxic snake, to the fearsome saltwater crocodile, Australia's wildlife is as dangerous as it is diverse. And let's not forget the Sydney funnel web spider, a creature whose venom can prove fatal. Truly, Australia is home to some of the world's most deadly creatures. Coming in at number 3, we have Australia's unique flora. Home to over 20,000 species of plants, Australia is a botanical wonderland. Among these, the aromatic eucalyptus trees dominate the landscape with over 700 species. Their oils are often used in medicinal products. Then there's the vibrant bottlebrush, named for its brush-like flowers. These plants are not just unique, they're iconic, symbols of the Australian spirit. Australia's flora is as unique as it is beautiful. Almost at the top, at number 2, we have Australia's Multicultural Society. It's a vibrant tapestry of cultures from around the world, each contributing its unique threads to the country's rich fabric. From the ancient roots of Indigenous Australians to the influence of European settlers, Asian immigrants, and more, Australia is a world in itself. This cultural diversity, coupled with an underlying harmony, forms the heart of Australia's identity. Australia's Multicultural Society is a testament to its welcoming spirit. And finally, the most shocking fact about Australia, at number 1, is its isolation. Picture this: a continent, an island, an entire country geographically detached from the rest of the world. This is Australia, a nation that stands alone in the southern hemisphere. Its isolation is not just about geography. It's about evolution, about culture, about everything that makes Australia, well, Australia. Distanced from other land masses for over 40 million years, Australia developed a unique biodiversity. This isolation led to the evolution of distinct species found nowhere else on Earth, from the cuddly koala to the bouncing kangaroo. But it's not just the wildlife. Australia's isolation has also shaped its indigenous culture, untouched for tens of thousands of years. The Aboriginal people, with their rich heritage and ancient traditions, have a deep connection to this isolated land, and that's the beauty of it. The isolation hasn't hindered Australia. Instead, it's been a catalyst for uniqueness, for diversity, for resilience. Australia's isolation has shaped it into the unique and fascinating country it is today. So, there you have it, 10 shocking facts about Australia. We've journeyed through the massive size of this continent, stretching across 3 time zones. We've marveled at its upside-down seasons and diverse wildlife, home to creatures found nowhere else on the planet. We've explored the depth of the Aboriginal culture, the ancient heartbeat of this land. We've dived into the Great Barrier Reef, the world's largest coral reef system. We've ventured into the vastness of the Outback, a place of rugged beauty and harsh realities. We've met some of the world's deadliest creatures, a testament to Australia's wild side. We've admired the unique Flora, a colourful tapestry of the country's biodiversity. We've appreciated the multicultural society that enriches the country's fabric. And finally, we've understood Australia's isolation, a geographical feature that has shaped its evolution. Next time you think of Australia, remember these fascinating facts that make it such a unique and intriguing country.